Today we're going to talk about a scam that happens to you when you're online looking for someone to have a good time with. And you ought to be very careful about who you talk to and send pictures to, because it might end up costing you more than you were originally willing to spend. So I have a friend in Nigeria that I'm going to call Mr. G. And Mr. G told me that I should probably talk about the e-whore and the sextortion scams because they're turning out to be pretty devastating to a lot of people. And the way it works is scammers will post an ad on Bedpage or ebackpage.com and wait for a sucker to message them for a hookup. And scammers have a tutorial out there that you can buy that will teach you what to do next. And I'm actually going to show it to you. And this conversation is from an actual encounter that I'm going to do my best to censor for the sake of the victim and for the sake of all the young kids tuning in. The victim says that they saw the ad and they're interested. The scammer then gathers some info from the victim, like pictures and address, and then replies with some pictures of their own that they've probably stolen from somewhere else online. The scammer then lists the services that they offer and the victim agrees on a price. The victim offers to pay with cash, but of course they're not going to accept cash because the scammer is never going to see them. So they tell him to pay with a gift card. And the poor guy is just so excited that he hops in the shower and he's soon off to the CVS for a gift card. And the scammer has to keep him going, so she is just flattering him and keeping him excited for their big night of passion. He finally gets to the CVS and he buys the gift card, and the scammer tells him to take a picture of the code. And at that point, the scammer blocks him, leaving him all alone for the night and out $100. Poor guy just got scammed, and now he's a case study for Nigerian scammers. So I thought I'd give these guys another case study and let them try their luck on me. So I had my friend Mr. G refer me to the person who passed along this video. And soon enough, I got a text message from Haley. Hey, it's Haley, Lisa's friend. What's up? Oh, Lisa sent you. I said, hey. And then she sent me a nice picture of herself, or someone else online who just got her picture ripped off. I said, I'm good. Nice pic. Are you in for a hookup? And I'm like, of course. Where's your address? Can I see you? Send me a picture of you. And I told her I lived in Hoboken, New Jersey, and I did the same thing that she's doing to me. I went onto Instagram and I found a random picture of a dude and I said it was me. And she said, I'm gonna make you beg for more. Okay, well this is gross. This girl is probably some 19-year-old guy in Nigeria. And you know how the rest of the script goes. Haley goes on to tell me what she charges and asks me to pay through Cash App or PayPal. But I ask if she accepts Venmo because it's a popular money transfer here in the US and it doesn't work internationally. And then she gives me the Venmo account for a Nikki and I'm guessing that Nikki is one of their inside moles here in the US. So I say, who's Nikki? She says, my friend. So what's you saying? And I'm saying, you should bring her too.
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Really? You got a surprise for her? So you paying for both of us? And I'm like, sure, why not? I have no plans to pay them or see them anyway. So I make a fake Venmo payment in Photoshop that says I paid her. And then I sent it. And she says, haven't received your payment. Are you playing with me? And I'm like, what? Haven't seen the money you sent. Check your payment history. And I said, I thought you were coming over. She said, but haven't received the payment. But I'm like, whatever, this isn't going anywhere, and she never says that she'll come over. And meanwhile, my inside man, Mr. G, is talking to this fool. He shows me their conversation, and the scammer says, we still on it. But Haley the scammer knows that she isn't going to get me that way. So that's when she moves on to plan B, sextortion. And she asks Mr. G where I work, and I tell Mr. G to tell Haley that I work at some random insurance company in Hoboken. Then Haley writes me back and says, please, it's for your eyes alone. And then she sends me a very revealing picture of herself. Oh boy.
I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious.
Then she asked me if she can see some from me. All right, this is her plan B. Learn where I work and then get me to send inappropriate pictures of myself so that she can send them to my employers if I don't pay up. And this happens all the time. Scammers will get videos and photos from their victims and then threaten to message them to your coworkers or your family or everyone in your contact list if you don't pay up. And once you do pay them, they'll just keep asking you for more and holding you hostage. And there have been people who have lost thousands of dollars to this or who have ended up taking their own lives. So I figured I needed to teach these guys a lesson. I said, get ready I want a complete picture just like mine, your face to your toe. And I thought, okay. So I downloaded a clip from Billy Madison where Chris Farley takes off his shirt, and I grabbed a still at just the right moment. And I sent that. Almost there. Pull off those trousers, baby. This scammer really thinks it's me. So now I've got to go find another Chris Farley clip. Bullshit. I thought Lisa said you were sensible. And I'm like, you just don't like bigger guys. I will like you the way you are. I took a lot of pictures for you and was just about sending. This is what I get? I said, okay, here's my online profile. And I sent her a link that will collect her IP address. And once she clicks on it, I see that she's using an Infinix Note 7 smartphone. And that's when I say, that's a popular phone in Nigeria. To which she responds with a swift, F you. And then the scammer went back to Mr. G asking who the heck I was and thinking I was probably somebody in the CIA. Which, maybe I am. Well, I hope this little experience taught our scammer a lesson, and hopefully you all learned a thing or two about what to watch out for. If you do fall into something like this, make sure you reach out to somebody. Don't try to handle this thing alone. And if you like this video, consider sharing it with a friend. Also be sure to subscribe to learn about more scams and what to watch out for these days. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next one.